Friends, now I will continue the chapter. So, see here, why did she want to lie? And she wasn't just an ordinary person, else, why did she have a name like that? Anyway, they never made her cry. Now, Peggy said that why Wanda was telling lie. Why she said that she has 100 dresses, and if she was an ordinary girl, then why such type of name of wonder? Now overall, Peggy said that I will never made her cry. It means never make fun of her. As for Maddie, this business of asking Wanda every day how many dresses and how many hats and how many this and that she had was bothering her. Maddie was poor herself. She usually wore somebody's hand me down clothes. Thank goodness she didn't live up on Boggin's height or have a funny name. So, as for Maddie, this business of asking Wanda every day how many dresses and how many hats and how many this and that she had was bothering her. Now, when Peggy asked different types of questions from Wanda on this activity, Maddie was not happy because Maddie was also a poor girl. Now, Peggy again asked that after the dresses and shoes, Peggy asked that how many hats like this and this. So everything made bothering to Maddie. Here, bothering means troubling. Now, Maddie was poor herself. Maddie was also a poor girl. She usually wore somebody's hand me down clothes. Here, hands me down means old clothes handed down by someone else. Thank goodness she didn't live up on Boggin's height or have a funny name. Now, Maddie was also a poor girl and she usually wore that cloth which were given by the rich people, and also that cloth was used by the rich people. It means simply say that Maddie also wore old clothes that is given by the rich peoples, and also Maddie thought that thank to God that I was not living on Boggin side or have not a funny name. So Maddie was happy and thought that I am not like Wanda Petrovsky and not live on Boggin side. Otherwise, the next target for the every student's I. Sometimes when Peggy was asking Wanda those questions in that mocking polite voice, Maddie felt embarrassed and studying the marbles in the palm of her hand, rolling them around and saying nothing herself. Now, here embarrassment means uncomfortable. So, sometimes when Peggy was asking Wanda those questions in that mocking polite voice, Maddie felt embarrassed and studied the marbles in palm of her hand and rolling them round and saying nothing herself. So whenever the Peggy asked different type of questions from the Wanda and also make fun of Wanda, at that time Peggy was Maddie felt very uncomfortable, but she never showed her braveness to face Peggy, and that's why she kept the marbles on the palms and rolling each hand to each hand. Now, But Maddie never say anything. Not that she felt sorry for Wanda. Exactly. She would never have paid any attention to Wanda if Peggy hadn't invented her dresses. So she never felt sorry for the Wanda exactly. And also Peggy said that she never make fun of Wanda and never discuss the topic of Wanda. But why she said that she had 100 dresses? If she didn't said 100 dresses, I will never make fun of her. But suppose Peggy and all the others started in on her next. She wasn't as poor as Wanda, perhaps, but she was poor. So Maddie also thought that same condition of Wanda like Maddie. But Maddie was not as poor as Wanda. That's why she was happy. Of course, she would have more sense than to say she had 100 dresses. Still, she would not like for them to begin on her. She wished Peggy would stop teasing Wanda Pentrosky. And now also they thought that if she has sense, then why she said 100 dresses? And also Maddie thought that Peggy stopped the teasing or make fun of Wanda.